In the Western Conference, I got the Warriors upsetting the Jazz. I got and I would say in 6. And then I got the Lakers beating the Suns in 5, 5.5, call it. Clippers, I'm sorry. This is sweet.
There's
Yeah.
no way that happened.
We'll see. Like I said, it's the Steph show. He can't be stopped. He can only be contained.
So you got so you said Warriors against the Jazz, right? You got the Warriors with the upset.
Yeah, I got the Warriors with the upset. Lakers. I don't think the Lakers beating the Suns is an upset. To be honest, I think DeAndre Ayton is a solid player, but he's far too inconsistent for the Lakers bigs, and I think they're gonna kill them in the paint. But the other matchup, Denver, Portland. I got Portland beating Denver in 6. If there's no Jamal Murray, I don't think Jamal Murray's healthy yet. And then I got the Mavs upsetting the Clippers in 7.
The Mavs upsetting the Clippers. Wow. Oof.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So someone in the chat told me to show my ring. So championship aspirations. This is what we go for. Championship aspirations.
It looks like a paperweight, bro.
Listen. It's a replica, and I'm gonna go with the replica championship aspirations. So I'm going Celtics with the upset in 6. All right, listen, I'm going down with my team, man. Listen, whatever people can call me crazy, every year I make the predictions, Celtics in 6. And Manny, I see you in the comments. Yeah, on God. Yeah, on God. Celtics in 6. You damn right. Philly versus Washington. I don't think it's a sweep because Doc Rivers is a little sus, and we've seen Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is the coach who's given up more 3-1 leads in NBA history, and I know he's a great. Yes, he won my team a championship, but I believe he's a great motivational speaker, not a coach. There's a difference. So, with that said, I don't know if they sweep. I think they win the series. I would say maybe a gentleman's sweep or 6. So I'm going there. If I had to, I'd say 6 games because again, Doc Rivers, Ben Simmons still can't shoot. Be very mindful of that. And I know Joel Embiid is playing great, but I'm taking Philly in 6.
Real quick, Carl. They're saying I'm wilding in the comments about the Clippers losing. The thing is, I think George Paul shows up. I don't think Paul George does.
Yeah. And then as far as the Knicks versus the Hawks, I got the Knicks in 6. And then the other series is who else we got? I'm missing one.
Wizards got the Knicks. Heat's Bucks.
Heat Bucks will be that interesting series. I think that goes 7. And as much as it pains me to say it, I'm going Miami in 7. Ooh. And I think because, Giannis still has to prove himself. And I don't think it's this year. That? So I'm going Miami in 7. I think that was Devin the back because she's a Heat fan. She probably heard what I said.
That's why. I think Giannis shot. What up, Dev?
Yeah,
I think Giannis proved himself. Yeah, he can get out the first round. I don't think first round is really his issue.
He can, but the Heat maybe their kryptonite. I don't know. Last year in the second round, we didn't see that. And again, I know people are going to say, well, that was the bubble. But Miami is one of the hottest teams in the Eastern Conference going into the playoffs this year. So we have to give them their credit doing their flowers. As far as the Western Conference is concerned, clearly, Flakers, the 2-7, the Flakers and the Suns. It's unfortunate the Suns had a great season, but the Lakers are the defending champs. So I'm going them probably in 5, gentlemen's sweep. The 1-8 matchup, I agree with Greg. Wardell, championship proven, and they've been there. Utah hasn't been there. They haven't, and I think the Warriors will upset Utah. And plus, Donovan Mitchell's coming off an injury. We don't know how well he's going to play and how he's going to. He hasn't played. When you have the 3-6 Portland, Denver, I like Portland. I think this is Terry Scott's final year to really elevate upper echelon that team. So I'm going Portland in 6. And the Clippers, Mavs. I have a little bit more respect for the Clippers. I don't think they lose in the first round. So I would say they win in 6. Clippers in 6.
Oh, I got a message for Ziggy, right? If the Clippers lose in the first round, Zig, Kawhi better get that smoke. I don't hear nothing else.
Listen, you know what's interesting about that? Just keep in mind, Kawhi signed a 2-year deal. And this is reasons why. I mean, this first year wasn't successful, and I'm not saying he's gonna, leave, but just keep that in mind. He signed a 2-year deal.